Hey guys, good evening and welcome back to the channel. How did you spend your Sunday? I hope you had a great time with your loved ones, your family, and I hope you went to church today as well. Believe me, this time is a time for we to, be strong because trust me, the country is in a really, really bad, bad position economically. Everyone is suffering. The hardship is really, really intense for everyone, especially for the people living in Nigeria. And I just want to use this time out to encourage you guys to, keep believing, keep fighting, keep working hard. And, I know that by the grace of God, things are going to turn for the better for all of us. But quickly, guys, as always, I have a few updates for you in this video, and I'm going to start with the one concerning Osimhen. You probably already know this right now. Osimhen also scored today again for Napoli against Cagliari. And what a man this guy is. I mean, people keep hating on him. People keep criticizing him. People keep making so much demands from Osimhen. But the truth is, he continues to show up every single time. He shows up every single time with these goals. I know that he hasn't been the best of himself, in terms of his output last season. But Osimhen is trying. Trust me, we can see that for ourselves. We know that there is a huge expectation, on the part of Osimhen to actually, score 2-3 goals, per match and all of that. But this guy is really trying. He just scored in midweek against Barcelona, and today again against Cagliari, he scored the first goal for Napoli, which they were supposed to win the game. He actually gave them the opener, and you got that one in the 65th minute, and then they changed him. They subbed him in the 80-something minutes. Immediately they subbed Osimhen towards the 90 minutes plus added time. They equalized the goal. Just wasted Osimhen's goal like that he could have gotten 3 points with. So, but that's the issue. That's the issue. You expect Osimhen to be shining, to be scoring week in, week out, to win you matches. But then your defenses are not very strong. I'm criticizing Napoli now because you cannot be bullying my man Osimhen. You cannot be bullying our Nigerian, hottest striker, the best African player of the year, and you have carry all your body and put on top of him. And then he gets you a goal, he's subbed, and you cannot defend that goal to win your match. That one is Napoli's fault. Everybody knows that Osimhen is trying his best. He's putting in the hard work. He's getting, even if it's one goal per match or one goal per 2 matches or thereabouts, he's still trying to get goals, trying to win matches. But of course, Napoli has a bigger problem than Osimhen. And let's just see how that one goes. He's definitely leaving Napoli. I'm sure of that. Next season, and hopefully he goes to a better club, a bigger club that he can be appreciated for his work. So let me leave that one, guys, and give you the update regarding Nigerian Super Falcons. Of course, you know that tomorrow is going to be the day that they play out the second leg of that Olympic qualifier. The first leg was actually played last week, and it was 0-0 in Cameroon. And of course, tomorrow they are going to play out the other leg, and it's going to be by 4 p.m. tomorrow evening. Super Falcons already came into Abuja early hours of today, and they're trained around 5 p.m. this evening. They've completed that one, so they are fully ready for that game tomorrow. On the other hand, Cameroon team has already flown in. The girls have settled in well, and they also had their training as well. So it's something that's going to be very exciting. Both teams are obviously ready for that one tomorrow, and of course Nigeria is really bracing up for that one. We are bracing up for that one because we know what happened in the first leg. We were actually robbed in that one. We saw the clips. I showed that in my video here. We saw how we scored a goal, and it was ruled off for offside, but in fact it wasn't an offside. It was a clear mark. Esther Koronko was clearly within the line. But of course, tomorrow is going to be a different ball game. We expect everything to go well, including the officiating and of course the performance from the girls. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, guys, because I'll be giving you updates regarding that one and other stories as well. So leaving that one, let me go and tell you another gist which concerns the Uh, the fact that Yakubu, the legend, one of our legends, one of the legends of Nigerian Super Eagles, a top quality striker, is now come out to say a few things about Alex Iwobi, and how he will never be able to measure up to Okocha. Yax obviously talked about Iwobi on his podcast, and this is because Iwobi was trending a few hours ago because of that winning goal he got over Man U. But what he was talking about in his podcast was the fact that people should stop comparing Iwobi and Okocha, because both of them will never be the same player. He goes forward to say that Iwobi is a player that he respects. He has his quality, and on his day can really impact matches. But he should never be compared to Okocha, or he should never be expected to do what Okocha did for the Nigerian Super Eagles, or come in and fill that void as a creative playmaker that Okocha was for Nigeria many years ago. Because he says that Iwobi doesn't have that talent, he doesn't have that quality the way Okocha did. So Yak wants these comparisons to stop because it doesn't make any sense to him. You cannot be comparing Iwobi and Okocha. He says that if it's about speed and some other things, that Iwobi has that one, but what Okocha cannot make up in speed, he makes up in his IQ and skills. So, but leaving that one, guys, let me let you know that there's been a sad one, and this one concerns the legend himself, Vincent Inyama. He's now announced on his official Instagram account that he has lost his dad, and this is really a sad one, obviously, because right now he has no dad, no mom, so he's an orphan. Based on this, and our heart goes out to him. My condolences goes out to him, because it's never easy losing your loved one, no matter how the situation is, whether they are old, or they are young. The worst one is when you lose your loved one as young. But of course, we understand that Yama's dad is actually of ripe old age. But again, it still doesn't take away the fact that it's going to be very painful. So we pray that God gives him the fortitude and the heart to bear this great loss. Interestingly, his dad, who goes by the name Philip Enyeama, was actually a retired coach, and he was especially influential in training Inyama into the legendary goalkeeper that he became for Nigeria. But again, let's move on beyond that one, and let me let you know that our man in the midfield, the Kante himself of the Nigerian Super Eagles midfield, Alhassan Yusuf, has now made a 100 appearance for his Royal Antwerp side, and this came over this weekend when they hosted Ghent in a very difficult match. It actually ended 2-2, the final score. They almost lost that match, but of course they came from behind to get an equalizer, courtesy of another Nigerian player, George Eleni Kena. So Nigerian players are just everywhere. We have our players playing all over the world, and it's just a matter of time until we start discovering these guys. But let me end it with that one, guys. Thank you for watching the video. As always, appreciation to all of you who tune in to catch this one, and to the subscribers of the channel. Always thank you, guys. And if you're just tuning in and seeing the channel for the first time, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel, guys. And as always, stay tuned, because I do drop updates about Nigerian Super Eagles, and of course everything in between. Thank you for seeing this one, and take care of yourself till I catch you in my next video. Bye.